Think sprinting is just cardio? What if I told you that 10 seconds of all-out effort could boost your testosterone by 30% instantly without needles, pills, or weird supplements? Most guys have no idea their body is literally designed to do this one thing that fixes low T naturally. For thousands of years, your body rewarded you for sprinting. Hunt, escape, protect. Every time you moved fast, you got flooded with testosterone, growth hormone, and adrenaline. It was nature's way of saying, "You're alive, you're strong, stay ready." But here's the problem. Most men don't sprint anymore. They sit, they scroll, they jog slowly on treadmills. And slowly, that edge, the thing that made them feel powerful, driven, masculine, just fades away. Here's the truth. Sprinting isn't just about running. It's one of the most powerful ways to boost testosterone naturally, burn fat, and reverse biological aging. And in this video, I'm going to break down exactly what happens inside your body when you sprint and why this forgotten movement might be the missing key to your vitality. When you sprint, your body enters a short burst of extreme intensity. Your heart rate spikes, your nervous system fires on all cylinders, and your fast-twitch muscle fibers, the kind responsible for explosive power, come alive. Here's what most people don't know. These fibers are directly tied to testosterone production. The more you activate them, the more your body adapts by flooding you with anabolic hormones like testosterone and growth hormone to rebuild and strengthen muscle for the next challenge. This is something slow, steady cardio simply can't do. In fact, studies show that long-duration endurance training can actually lower testosterone over time because of chronically elevated cortisol, the stress hormone that crushes testosterone production. Sprinting flips that switch. It's short, sharp, and powerful. Instead of draining your hormones, it ignites them. In one study, men who performed short sprints just 6 seconds each, repeated several times, saw a 20 to 30% increase in natural testosterone immediately afterward. That's a massive hormonal response from just a few minutes of work. Why? Because sprinting triggers a primal stress response and then rewards you with a hormonal rebound once the effort ends. Your body interprets that intensity as a survival demand, and it responds by releasing testosterone to make you stronger for the next round. You're not just running. You're sending a signal to your entire endocrine system that says, "I need more power." But it doesn't stop there. Sprinting builds lean muscle mass, and muscle is your hormonal armor. It's the tissue that protects your metabolism, stabilizes blood sugar, and keeps your endocrine system balanced. The more muscle you carry, the more testosterone you tend to produce, and the more effectively your body uses it. It's a feedback loop of strength. When you sprint, you're not just training your legs, you're training your entire hormonal system to perform at a higher level. And the fat loss benefits? They're unmatched. Sprinting specifically targets visceral fat, the deep belly fat that produces estrogen and suppresses testosterone. By burning it off, you reduce the enzyme aromatase, which converts testosterone into estrogen. Less belly fat means less estrogen, more testosterone, and better hormone balance overall. That's why men who sprint regularly often notice their waistlines shrinking, their posture improving, and their confidence rising even without lifting heavy weights. You know that guy at the gym who looks lean and powerful without spending hours there? He's probably sprinting. But sprinting alone isn't enough if the rest of your lifestyle is working against you. That's exactly why I created a complete system specifically designed for men over 40 who want their edge back. My ebook gives you the exact blueprint to rewire your body from the inside out, combining movement, recovery, nutrition, and hormonal optimization into one powerful protocol. Imagine waking up without those nagging aches and pains, moving freely like you did in your 20s, looking in the mirror and actually liking what you see, and feeling that quiet confidence you thought was gone forever. This isn't theory. It's a step-by-step roadmap that works with your body, not against it. The link is in the description below. Now here's a benefit most people never talk about: androgen receptor sensitivity. Think of androgen receptors as the docking stations in your muscles, where testosterone locks in to do its job. You could have decent testosterone levels, but if those receptors are rusty, your body won't feel the benefits. You'll still feel sluggish, unmotivated, and weak. Sprinting cleans and activates those receptors. Every burst of high-intensity effort increases blood flow, oxygen delivery, and receptor sensitivity, meaning the testosterone you already produce works harder for you. In other words, sprinting doesn't just raise your testosterone, it makes your body use it better. It's like upgrading the software while also improving the hardware. Let's talk metabolism. One of sprinting's most powerful effects is how it upgrades your mitochondria, the power plants inside your cells that create energy. After 40, these mitochondria start to decline, leading to slower metabolism, fatigue, and poor recovery. Sprinting reverses that process by forcing your body to produce more mitochondria and make them stronger. More mitochondria mean better fat burning, faster recovery, and higher energy throughout the day. It's the cellular foundation of longevity, and sprinting rebuilds it. But there's more. Sprinting also improves insulin sensitivity, which plays a direct role in hormonal health. When insulin works properly, your body stores less fat and uses more of what you eat for energy and muscle repair. When insulin becomes resistant, often due to inactivity, your body stores more fat, inflammation increases, and testosterone drops. By fixing that sensitivity through sprint intervals, you create an internal environment where testosterone can thrive naturally. It's the reason why sprinting is often called the exercise version of a metabolic reset. You're literally reprogramming how your body processes energy. Now, here's my favorite benefit from the list. Sprinting doesn't just train your body, it rewires your brain. Each time you sprint, you release dopamine, the neurotransmitter of motivation. It's your brain's way of rewarding effort. That post-sprint euphoria isn't just adrenaline, it's your brain reinforcing the message that pushing hard equals growth. There's something about carrying yourself through that burning sensation, when your legs are screaming and your lungs are on fire, but you keep going anyway. That's grit. That's mental resilience building in real time. Over time, this creates what scientists call a resilience loop. You face challenge, you act, you feel reward, you want to challenge again. It's how discipline becomes automatic. It's how confidence grows. And it's one of the reasons sprinting can be so transformative for men who felt stuck, unmotivated, or disconnected from their vitality. When your hormones are in balance, everything in life feels easier. Your energy rises, your decision-making improves, your outlook shifts. You stop dragging through the day and start leading it. The protocol: how to actually do this. And it doesn't take hours in the gym to see results. 2 sprint sessions a week, each lasting under 20 minutes, can change your hormonal profile completely. Here's a simple plan you can start this week. Start with a 5-minute warm-up. Get your body ready. Then sprint all out for 10 to 20 seconds, followed by 60 to 90 seconds of walking or slow movement. Repeat that 6 to 8 times. You can do it on grass, up a hill, on a bike, or even in a pool. The key isn't how long you go, it's how much effort you give. When you go all in, your body releases a flood of anabolic signals that last for hours. Growth hormone spikes, testosterone rises, cortisol drops back down, and your metabolism stays elevated long after you've stopped moving. Now, let's address a common myth. Cardio lowers testosterone. That's not entirely true. Long, slow, high-volume cardio like distance running or endless hours on a bike does tend to lower testosterone over time because it elevates cortisol and burns muscle. But short, high-intensity cardio like sprinting does the exact opposite. It's cardio in form, but resistance training in function. You're challenging large muscle groups under short, controlled stress, the perfect formula for anabolic adaptation. It's why sprinters often look muscular, lean, and powerful, while marathon runners tend to look depleted. Sprinting builds. Chronic cardio breaks down. The difference is intensity and duration. Keep it short. Keep it sharp. Keep it powerful. Now, if you're over 40 and haven't sprinted in years, it's important to start smart. Don't go from 0 to full speed overnight. Begin with hill sprints, which are easier on the joints. Or try bike sprints if you want to reduce impact while still getting the hormonal benefits. Even elliptical sprints or rowing sprints can deliver similar effects as long as you reach that explosive effort level for 10 to 20 seconds at a time. As your body adapts, you'll feel changes you can't ignore. Faster recovery, better mood, deeper sleep, sharper focus, and a quiet but unmistakable sense of power. But here's the overlooked secret. Recovery amplifies everything. Sprinting only boosts testosterone when paired with rest. During sleep, your pituitary gland releases luteinizing hormone, which signals your testes to produce testosterone. If you cut sleep short, you cut testosterone short. So after a sprint day, protect your rest like it's part of the training. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of deep sleep, avoid screens before bed, and refuel with protein and magnesium-rich foods. That combination sprint intensity plus restorative recovery is nature's true testosterone therapy. You don't need injections, you need rhythm, push hard, recover deep, repeat. Here are the 3 common mistakes you need to avoid if you want maximum testosterone benefits. Mistake #1. Keep your sprints under 20 seconds. Anything longer shifts you into glycolytic endurance mode and starts raising cortisol instead of testosterone. Short and explosive wins. Mistake #2, between sprints. If you're not walking or resting for at least 60 to 90 seconds between sprints, you're just doing cardio. You need full recovery between efforts to keep the intensity high and the hormonal response strong. Mistake #3. This is the biggest one. If you sprint hard but only sleep 5 hours, you're leaving testosterone on the table. Sleep is when your body rebuilds and releases the hormones you just earned. Protect it. Here's something fascinating. Sprinting even changes the way you carry yourself. It strengthens your glutes, hamstrings, and back the muscles that hold you upright. And posture alone has a hormonal effect. Standing tall, opening your chest, and walking with purpose can raise testosterone levels temporarily while lowering cortisol. It's known as the dominance posture effect. When you move like a man who's strong, your body chemistry starts to agree. So, what happens when you combine all these effects? Your hormones rise. Your energy stabilizes. Your fat melts away. And your body begins to remember what it's capable of. Because sprinting isn't just a workout, it's a biological reset. A reminder to your body that you're still built for power, still capable of speed, still alive in every sense. Most men age because they stop sending the right signals to their body. They move less, they push less, they settle for normal, and their hormones follow. But the body is obedient. It adapts to whatever you demand of it. Demand more intensity, and it gives you more testosterone. Demand more strength, and it builds more muscle. Demand more life, and it gives you energy to match. Sprinting is simply how you remind your biology who's in charge. Here's your challenge. Twice a week, find a quiet place, a field, a park, a hill, even your street. Warm up. Then give yourself 10 seconds of everything you've got. Run like your life depends on it because in some ways, it does. Rest, recover, and repeat. Do that consistently, and you'll notice it your sleep, your mood, your drive, even your reflection will start to change. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need supplements or shortcuts. You just need the courage to move with intensity again to remind your body of the fire it once had. Age doesn't define your power. Your habits do. Sprinting is one of those habits that can change the trajectory of your life, no matter where you're starting from. Leave a comment below letting me know if you're going to try this protocol this week. And if you found this helpful, share it with one friend who needs to hear this message. Because every sprint is a statement, a declaration that you refuse to fade quietly, that your best years aren't behind you, they're ahead, waiting for you to move.